also fine with saying what I gotta say, and then if y'all still believe the lie, then that's fine too. But how about this? Let's just stop leaking stuff. Let's just stop leaking stuff, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I don't want to feel, I'm about to keep talking about this, and I also don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Like, oh my God, I have a movie coming out. That means a fake rumor is about to come out. Another thing about the divorce is about to come out. Okay, I have this movie coming out. Oh God, and we're just waiting for something. It's too much. It's too much.
You won't believe the drama that just exploded in Teyana Taylor's life. This isn't just a cheating scandal. It's a betrayal that has left fans stunned and speechless. According to reports, Teyana walked in on her husband, Iman Shumpert, in bed with none other than her own blood cousin. Yes, her cousin, the very person she trusted around her family, her daughter, and her home. The discovery has shaken her to her core, and what followed afterward has only deepened the shock. Social media is in chaos, family members are feuding, and Teyana herself has gone completely silent. This isn't just celebrity gossip. It's an emotional implosion, and the internet can't look away. Let's unpack how everything went down, from the explosive discovery to the crushing aftermath that no one saw coming. Sources close to the situation reveal that Teyana came back home early from a short trip, completely unannounced. What she expected to be a quiet return to her safe space turned into a nightmare. As she walked through the door and entered the bedroom, what she saw froze her in place. There was Iman, half-dressed and tangled up in bed, with her cousin. Not a stranger. Not even just a friend. Her family. Reports say both were caught completely off guard, their guilt written all over their faces. Teyana dropped her bag, let out a scream, and stormed out of the room. Neighbors reported loud shouting, glass breaking, and even heard the sound of something being thrown against a wall. The betrayal wasn't just shocking, it was deeply personal and humiliating. It wasn't just a random fling. It happened right under her roof, with someone she trusted as kin. The big question fans are now asking is, who is the cousin? While no name has been officially confirmed, there's been heavy speculation online. Some believe the cousin had recently moved in with Teyana and Iman, supposedly to help with the kids, while Teyana handled work and travel. Others claim this cousin has been close to the couple for years, frequently posting selfies and family photos, always appearing like she was part of the inner circle. That only makes the betrayal worse. Teyana didn't just lose a partner, she lost family. This wasn't just infidelity. It was a double-crossing, two-faced act that cut deeper than any ordinary breakup. Fans are stunned that someone so close could do something so underhanded. Teyana's initial reaction was one of absolute and undeniable shock. It wasn't the kind of disbelief that prompts screaming or confrontation. It was the type that shuts a person down from the inside out. According to multiple close friends and confidants, Teyana didn't say a single word when she walked into the room and saw what she saw. No argument, no dramatic outburst, no begging for explanations. She simply looked, gathered her daughter in her arms, packed a small overnight bag, and left. No one knew where she was headed. For hours afterward, no one could reach her. Her phone went unanswered, her location was unknown, and those who loved her were left sitting in that terrible silence that follows the collapse of something sacred. Those who finally did get through to her hours later say she was not herself. Shaking, uncontrollably, crying in broken waves, barely forming complete sentences. One friend said she looked like her entire soul had been snatched out of her body. She was physically there, but emotionally gone. The strong, composed woman who had withstood heartbreak, career setbacks, motherhood, and years in the spotlight had finally hit a wall. For someone who always carried herself with poise, even through some of life's ugliest public moments, this was different. This time the pain was personal in a way that felt almost violating. She had been blindsided, and the betrayal ran deep. This wasn't just a cheating scandal. It was a betrayal that touched her home, her bloodline, her sense of safety. Later, that same night, fans noticed something subtle but telling. Teyana had unfollowed both Iman and her cousin on all her social media platforms. Instagram, Twitter, everything. Wiped clean. Not only that, but she deleted several recent posts where the two had appeared. Pictures of family gatherings, holiday celebrations, even some promotional content that had included them, gone. It didn't take long for the internet to catch. And fans, always quick to spot clues, immediately started connecting the dots. The silence was deafening, and everyone knew it wasn't random. This wasn't a messy clapback or an angry rant. It was a woman setting quiet, irrevocable boundaries. Those who've known Teyana for years say the emotional toll of this moment is unlike anything she's endured before. She's someone who has always been about strength, showing up for others, putting on a brave face, being the glue in situations that threaten to fall apart. But this time, the weight was too heavy. The betrayal didn't come from a stranger or a one-night stand. It came from two people she trusted deeply. One she once built a life with, the other someone she shared childhood memories and blood ties with. When trust is broken by people who know your history, your fears, your routines, it doesn't just hurt. It destabilizes everything. Meanwhile, Iman's response, while somewhat expected, has still managed to disappoint those who once believed in his growth. According to insiders, his first instinct was to defend himself, downplaying the entire situation and insisting that it wasn't what it looked like. He claimed they were just talking and that everything had been misinterpreted. But the details betray that version of events. The compromised state they were found in, partially undressed and clearly not in a position to be having an innocent conversation, makes his explanation difficult to swallow. People who were present, or who have seen the footage, say there was no mistaking what was going on. It wasn't a misunderstanding. It was betrayal in its rawest form. Despite being called out, Iman has been reportedly relentless in trying to contact Teyana. He's tried everything: calls, texts, emails, private messages through mutual friends, even sending gifts and letters. But none of it has reached her. She's blocked him on every platform, made it clear through silence and action that she wants no part of the damage control. She's done listening. Even Iman's close friends, who once shared brunch tables and family cookouts with Teyana, have tried stepping in to mediate. But their efforts have been met with the same wall of silence. It's become painfully clear that Teyana isn't interested in explanations or apologies. She's no longer willing to invest energy in people who broke her trust so fundamentally. Iman knows it. His inner circle knows it. And his public image is already suffering because of it. Fans have not been kind. Social media has turned on him, with many calling him out for his history of inconsistency and emotional immaturity. Others who once rooted for him are now dragging him through threads, saying he never deserved Teyana in the first place. Memes mocking his excuses are circulating, and comment sections are flooded with criticism. Some people are even urging brands and networks to distance themselves from him. The backlash is growing louder, and the narrative is slipping out of his control. As for the cousin, her silence has been even more eerie. Since the incident, she has issued no statement, no apology, no public expression of regret. Nothing. She's disappeared from social media completely, deleting all her accounts, and making no effort to defend herself or offer context. However, people close to the situation have been talking. According to insiders, she's been telling friends that it was just a moment of weakness and that Iman was the one who initiated everything. But that narrative is quickly falling apart. Others have come forward with receipts, screenshots of text messages, saved DMs, and even voice notes that suggest the relationship between the two had been going on for much longer than anyone thought. One source even claimed that the flirtation had started months ago and had slowly escalated into full-blown intimacy. Those damning messages paint a very different picture, one of deception, calculated secrecy, and emotional manipulation. It's no longer being viewed as a one-time mistake. Many people close to the family believe this was a full-blown affair that had been carefully hidden for months. The cousin's sudden disappearance only adds fuel to the fire. It's clear she knew what was coming. She knew the backlash would be swift and brutal, and instead of facing it, she chose to disappear completely. Her silence doesn't come across as dignified, it reads as avoidance, as guilt. In the aftermath, the pain left behind is more than just personal embarrassment. It's a deep emotional wound that's complicated by family ties, co-parenting responsibilities, and public scrutiny. Teyana is now left to pick up the pieces, not just of her heart, but of the emotional world she built around people she thought she could trust. Her daughter, unfortunately, is caught in the center of it all, and protecting her peace is now Teyana's top priority. Whether or not Iman and the cousin will ever take full accountability remains to be seen. But what's certain is this: the damage has been done. The trust has been shattered. And Teyana, who has faced so much with grace, is now learning the power of silence, boundaries, and walking away. The family's reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Teyana's mother is reportedly livid and has cut off all contact with the cousin. Other family members have taken to social media, posting cryptic messages like "loyalty over blood" and "family don't hurt family." The betrayal has split the family down the middle. Some are calling the cousin's actions unforgivable. There's no "let's talk about it" or "maybe we can fix this." Teyana has made it crystal clear: there's no path to reconciliation. Trust was shattered, and nothing's going back to the way it was. Fans have been just as loud as the family. Twitter and TikTok are flooded with threads, edits, and live commentary. Hashtags like Protect Teyana and Iman is trash are trending. People are breaking down timelines, analyzing photos, and even trying to identify the cousin by comparing past videos and posts. The cousin is being dragged hard. Some fans want her exposed completely. Others are simply pouring love and support toward Teyana. Comments like "you deserve better" and "Queen, rise again" are everywhere. The internet is mourning with her, rallying behind her pain, and demanding accountability from both Iman and the cousin. In the aftermath of all this, Teyana is reportedly staying in a secure private location with her daughter. She's keeping a low profile but leaning on close friends and her creative projects to stay grounded. Iman, on the other hand, has been doing everything he can to control the damage, but it's not working. Some sources say he's preparing for divorce papers, while others believe Teyana is taking her time to decide what's next. No legal action has been taken against the cousin yet, but people are wondering if something bigger is coming. One thing is certain: nothing about this relationship will ever be the same again. Whether it ends in silence or legal war, the damage has already been done. Teyana Taylor catching Iman and her cousin in bed wasn't just another Hollywood scandal. It was the kind of betrayal that leaves scars. The kind of betrayal that shakes your faith in love, loyalty, and even your own judgment. Everything she built, her family, her home, her trust, crumbled in an instant. Fans are waiting to see what she'll say, what she'll do, and how she'll rise from this. Will she find peace? Will Iman ever admit what really happened? Or is this the final chapter in a love story that turned into a cautionary tale? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should she forgive, or should she walk away for good? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest updates on this emotional roller coaster, because this story is far from over.